Hello everyone and welcome to Ink Point Awesome, where the ink stands for incredible. I'm GuildWars, or also known as Buzz, and I'm bringing you the Traphunter in GuildWars 2, or Ranger as you might call him. So as you can see, we're 40 weapons. We're short bow for all them conditions, disabling kiting abilities. Second weapon set is the axe and the torch for more burning, chill, bleeding, and damage to multiple foes. So the healing ability, we're taking heal yourself and your pet. It's called heal as one. You could also go with the water spirit, but I don't like it that much because I like to just heal my pet. So we're taking the flame trap for flame damage, burning damage, and also the combo field fire. The Viper's Nest, it's a trap where snakes are coming, poison inflicting, and the Spike Trap immobilizes foes bleeding, cripple. And for the ultimate we go Entangle for more survivability, for more bleeding and more immobilization. Our pet will be, first of all, a spider. Doesn't really matter which one. I'd like to go with the forest spider though, because I have deadly venom on my F2 skill. Your next 3 attacks poison your foe. What that means is that we apply more condition, more healing, disabling, and so on and so on. It will all help you kite around with the entangling web. There are also spiders where you can do this on your own, but I don't think that's necessary, because we can kite a whole lot. Then it has poison gas, spit a ball of venom that covers an area with a poisonous cloud. Also combo field poison, so if you shoot your enemy, more poison, more healing, disabling, and so on and so on. And then spit at your foe, that's the normal attack. Combo finisher, physical projectile, so it also triggers the poisonous gas. For the second one, I'm taking the Lynx. The Lynx because it does the most damage and applies vulnerability and bleeding stacks, so more conditions here. So let's move on to the build. Axe, torch, and shortbow, as I said. For sigils, we use Sigil of Perception. Gain a charge of plus 10 precision each time you kill a foe. 5 if you kill an enemy player. So you will get those stacks. And it also stacks with this one, Sigil of Corruption. Gain a charge of plus 10 condition and so on. Same as the other one. So if you play with axe and torch, you can hit multiple foes. I also killed some foes 1v2. And it's pretty easy on this build because you just set them. If someone walks in, you just set them again. So you have, let's say, 6 abilities. And it's all AoE. Same goes for the axe. And that's why you're so strong against multiple foes. That's why I like to call this ranger also a control ranger. Because you sit at the point and just hold it and keep it for your team. While the other 4 of your team can go and roam around, kill your enemies. You can do that also, but you'll be able to hold a point for like all the game by yourself. But I recommend get those stacks and then roam around, because you'll be nearly impossible to kill in a 1v1. Because you're so strong with these sigils. For the shortbow, we have Sigil of Earth, 60% on critical inflict bleeding, and Sigil of Agony increases inflicted bleeding duration. So you all can see where this is going to go. We inflict the bleeding, we have quite a lot of crit, crit chance, and like 49%. It's going up by some other skills that proc, and we have some ferocity, which will boost our crit damage to 170%. Bleeding condition duration is increased by 25%. Plus 20% bleeding duration is 45%, and that does a whole lot of pain in the ass for the enemies. So let's move on to the traits. I don't want to make this video too long, so first of all, slot skills, we had them, all the traps and stuff. I don't like the... where is it? I don't know. We got that one, we got that one. Yeah. I don't like the frost trap that much, because it chills foes and combo field ice, that's okay, but we have so much so much kiting abilities, we don't need this anyways. So, traits. 5 in marksmanship, because of the opening strike, vulnerability. Here you have the opening strike always critical hits, so that's bleeding, that's critical, that's everything. Pets have opening strike as well. So, same goes for them. Then you take the number 5 and the number 7. Number 5, apply cripple to foes you hit while they are below the health threshold. So if they're dropped below 50% health, you inflict cripple for 12.5 seconds. That should be enough to finish them off. And increases position of nearby allies. So your pet and your allies will also have increased precision by 100. They're also a good team player. Then 6 in skirmishing. Gain swiftness weapons in combat. You do that quite often to trigger those combo fields very often, and have some skills. Healing debuff with the short bow, number 2 skill. Then you have number 2, number 8, and number 11. Sharpened edges. Chance to cause bleeding on critical hits. So we need these critical stats. More crit is more bleeding is more stacks on bleeding, more damage, more conditions. That's what's all about on this skill. So, Trap's expertise, sorry. Trap skills use ground targeting and are larger. This is by far the most useful trait. I'm gonna showcase this real quick. You can just throw your traps around and sorry, and they're pretty huge. So I can throw a trap over here. This makes you so strong because wait for the enemy. If they come, you just throw your other traps to them. And if they will run around and kite you, you have still a huge skill shot. You'll almost never miss. Then deal more damage while flanking, 10%. That's pretty nice, because you'll always try to flank, and as you can see here, immobilize, your spider immobilizes, and so on and so on. Your spike trap immobilizes, so you'll have quite a lot of time to do that. Then trap potency. Conditions caused by traps last longer. Reduces recharge on traps. So recharge reduced on traps is always nice, as we're only playing with traps, and increased duration by 100%. That's pretty huge on conditions, because condition duration is actually stronger than condition damage. So next one is wilderness survival. We have somewhat of toughness here, but that's not quite that important, as we're pretty squishy, but it's okay, you'll survive, believe me. Increased condition damage by 150, nice on a condition ranger. Natural vigor, increases in regeneration, pretty huge, because we have this low health and not quite a lot of armor, so we'll need this to survive and kite, and yeah. For the next one, number 3, shared anguish. So your pet will all 90 seconds eat up a disabling condition, which is also a good kiting ability. can't be disabled this easy. Then Companion's Defense. You and your pet gain protection when you dodge roll in fights, so minus 33% incoming damage for 2 seconds after you dodge roll, and you dodge roll as you take damage, so pretty good. So why aren't we going more and more in this tree? Because here are traits and stuff that doesn't quite match with your build. So I'm quite a low level, like level 11, and I've played a lot of this Traphunter, and it worked out really well. I got, last game I had, I was best player in the game, only died once, and got all my stacks on my weapons. And I killed just everybody. And it's so easy to play for beginners. You don't have to do this much, you don't have to know a lot about the game. You just spam your traps, switch your weapons, trigger the combo fields, and you'll be okay. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see me playing this ranger actually, you have to go to our next video. I will upload this couple of days later, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, and I hope to see you in the next video. Later!